Are you taking a road trip this summer? Well, here are 25 things that you want to make sure that you get right and that you got before you leave on that road trip. One, make sure that you have a budget and you stick to it. Don't be spending all the money you got on your first destination because you want to spread that money out for all the destinations that you all stop at. To stay alert while driving, yes, you can drink your coffee and water, but make sure that you alternate those things. Don't just drink all the coffee and you don't have any water. Make sure that you're drinking water, coffee, soda, whatever keeps you woke, but alternate. Don't just drink all soda in one day, all coffee in one day. Your body still needs to function. Your kidneys still need to release all that with some water. So make sure that you're hydrating very well too. Number three, make sure that you get your car checked up on before you leave. Make sure your brakes are well. Make sure that you had an oil change. Make sure that everything on the car is working right. You don't want to get somewhere and the car breaks down and you're stuck. So make sure your car is working right and that you get it thoroughly checked before you leave on that road trip. Number four, let the bank know where you're going, that you're taking a road trip, what state you're going to, call them and let them know. I had this happen when I went to Las Vegas. I did not call and let them know. So they put fraud on my card and I cannot use my card. So I was very upset. Had to call in, go through all these changes. But now I make sure that I call the bank every time to let them know I'm traveling out of town. I'm going here. So they will not know that so they will know where I'm going and put fraud on my account. Do not have that happen. Let them know. Number five, don't just hop in the car and drive. Hop in the car knowing that you have an itinerary. Make sure that you know what things are out there on the roads that you're traveling on. For instance, this highway has a rest stop. This highway has a restaurant. This highway has a gas station. Like I said, make sure that you chart some type of, it don't have to be a strict itinerary, but some type of itinerary so that you can know where these highways are taking you to and what's off of these highways that you can access. Hotels, gas stations, water stops, rest stops, bathrooms, all those types of things. Make sure that you chart that and write that down. Number six, always keep cash just in case. I know I've traveled to some places where they don't accept credit cards and debit cards. I didn't have any cash, so I couldn't get what I was asking for. So make sure that you have some cash on hand. You don't have to carry thousands of dollars, but just make sure that you have some cash just in case you stop at like a little roadside eatery and you want to get like a hamburger or a fry, that kind of thing. Have cash with you. You don't always have to use your credit card and debit card. Number seven, fill up using a credit card that of course gives you cash back. That means that you get some points in return, and those points add up to like dollars that you can use for other travel, for other hotels, for restaurants and that kind of thing. So when you're traveling, if you have the means, like I said, use a credit card that gives you cash back. Number eight, fill up on gas every chance you get. Don't pass that gas station. You never know how far the next one's going to be. Fill up. Always go to truck stops if you can help it instead of those rest areas. Truck stops, you know that there's going to be a lot of people, truckers, it's going to be traffic there, that kind of thing. Rest areas sometimes are secluded and they're dark. So make sure that you stop at the truck stops over the rest areas. But if you have no choice, then go to the rest area and get your rest and use that bathroom. Number 10, take a scheduled every 2 to 4 hours a chance to stop, to stretch your legs, to get some exercise, to move around, that kind of thing. Don't just drive straight through because your body does need to move, and you don't want to be just sitting down the whole time, which driving does require that, and sitting in the car requires that. So get up and exercise and move around, y'all, every 2 to 4 hours. 11, learn how to change a tire. Just in case this may happen, you may get a flat tire. Somebody in that car needs to know how to change a flat tire, and also have that spare and have the tools to use in the back of their car. That's part of that prepping in the beginning that I talked about. 12, always make sure that you have a handheld or a portable charger to charge your devices like your cell phone, laptops, all those types of things. Do not leave that at home. 13, yes, we have our cell phones that have GPS, but make sure that you have a paper map as well, because sometimes that GPS, when you're going through mountains and different areas, it loses and you're lost. So make sure that you have a paper map as well, or written directions, something besides just your cell phone. 14, make sure that you preload your phone with your music and playlist. You don't want to be on the road trying to find the song. Oh my God, about to hit somebody. Preload your playlist and have your playlist ready because you know you're going to be on the road for a long time and you want to hear some tunes to keep yourself woke. 15, sometimes it's good to get off the main road and take the road less traveled. If you have, of course, if your GPS is working or you have that actual physical map, then of course try to take some little stops and see where this road will take you to. You never know what you may find. 16. And if you know that you're going someplace that has activities, different things, attractions, book those things ahead of time as much as you can. If you can't book them ahead of time, that's okay. Get it at the door, but you don't want to get there and they're sold out. So if you can, book it ahead of time. Number 17, it does not hurt to take pictures of signs and street signs of where you at, just in case y'all get lost and you need some help, somebody to come find you or your car breaks down. Like I said, it does not hurt when you all are stopping and going to places. Just take a picture of like the sign or the town that you're in or the mile marker if you need. So like I said, that definitely comes in handy sometimes. Number 18, it does not hurt to download some friendly road trip apps before you leave for your trip, just in case you need to find like a restaurant here or find someone that's a travel guide there, that kind of thing. Like I said, just download some friendly road trip apps. Like I said, they can definitely help you along the way as well. Number 19, stock up on those emergency essentials. Like I mentioned before about having that extra tire. If you have a flat tire, that's an emergency essential. Jumper cables, first aid kits, all those type of things. Have some emergency essentials just in case you all do get lost and just in case that car breaks down or something happens. You want to have those on hand, y'all. And you can get those, I'm sure, from anywhere. Just make sure that you have the items on hand. And number 20, make sure that your car, of course, is registered legit and it has insurance. You don't want to get somewhere, you're driving your car, you don't have the right plates on them, and you don't have any insurance, get pulled over. That's a big ticket. You could be, and your car could be towed, you all can be stuck. So make sure your car is registered and legit and has insurance before you hit that road. Number 21, it does not hurt to know the rules of the place that you're driving to, or the place, if you're, well, this is the road trip, so the place that you're driving to. It does not hurt to know those rules, y'all. Every state has different rules and regulations and laws and that kind of thing. It does not hurt to know something about the place that you're going to. Number 22, it does not hurt to carry a foldable table and some foldable chairs just in case you want to pull over and have a picnic by a beautiful sunset. Take that stuff with you if you can fit it inside your vehicle. I know they have stuff that collapse very easy now, so I'm sure that's possible. Number 23, make sure that you have some of those screens that go across your window to, of course, block out the sun. That does help, especially when you're traveling long distances and that sun is glaring on you from the sides. That's going to burn your skin. So make sure that you have some kind of sunscreens to protect the windows. Number 24, make sure that you cover as much distance and road as you can during the daylight hours and use those nighttime hours for getting a hotel and for sleeping and resting. Number 25, the last one, never use cruise control at night. That'll get you more too relaxed when you're driving. You don't want to have an accident or slide off the road and hit something. Never use cruise control at night. Be safe, y'all. And I hope these 25 tips helped you plan your next road trip and to be safe while you're out there on the road traveling. Peace out.